And it's real, Jezebel. Shout out to the squad. Are y'all in here? Are y'all in here? If you are in here, put your aliens in the chat and we will get started in just a moment. Are you ready? Are you ready? Person that I'm not saying whose name it is.
I'm ready.
Okay.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightFromTheA.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
Hey, Michelle, girl. Okay, you just won't let me be great. Who are you, Michelle? You get me every time, girl. You ain't gonna miss none of these.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Candy. Hanging out with Straight from the A. You know, I love you guys. I always visit the site.
I love y'all. Atlanta is the best place in the world. Don't ever get it twisted. I am definitely straight from the A.
Hey,
Wait.
no, what you want to say?
Here we go.
Hey, I'm Dr. Heavenly, and this is Straight from the A.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
What's up, squad? What's up? What's up, squad? What's up? Wait, DJ Cooley, why is you in the stream? I took you out.
Real sad.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. I am very tipsy, and I'm going to let it all out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the itsy bitsy spider.
It's cold as fuck down here. Jesus, right.
What's up, squad? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Shout out to all my members. You see these green people in here. These are members. I know it's late. We were supposed to be on here at 10 o'clock. It is 11:30. I am blaming Carl because Carl could not get this thumbnail together. And what do y'all think about this thumbnail? First of all, wait, I got to shout out my Facebook too. Shout out to Facebook in the building. Shout out to my patrons in the building. And shout out to my overall subscribers. You said, why the double talking? We double talking? What that mean? Is it an echo? If you
Shut up.
press 1 if I am clear, please let me know that I am clear. Please let me know before I turn on subscribers only and kick everybody else out until they subscribe. Let me know. But y'all see these the thumbnail today. The thumbnail consists of 50 Cent, Tisha Campbell, and Whoopi Goldberg. We're gonna yes, everybody can hear me. Everybody can hear me. He did a good job. He did a good job on that thumbnail. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Jesus, leave it alone. We're talking about Tisha Campbell, Whoopi Goldberg, and 50 Cent. As you know, Whoopi Goldberg got suspended from The View because of some comments that people felt were a little bit anti-Semitic. She apologized, and for whatever reason, they decided to boot her off the show.
And she missing $140,000 or $90,000
per episode.
For those days that she's off.
Oh wow! Okay.
Not per episode. She making that kind of money per episode.
Okay.
She making that for the day.
But wait. We're talking about Tisha. I gotta get my, the summaries.
They owe me an apology. I feel some kind of way.
We talk about Tisha Campbell, who a lot of people are calling Tisha Smollett. You saw the clip where I showed you where the Brownsville Police Department came forward and said, well, we ain't see none of what she had said that had happened, but apparently she said that she wasn't where she was. She wasn't where they said she was. So, yeah, it's a whole to do. So, she's probably telling the truth.
I think the whole platform owes an apology.
I don't know about that. We'll talk about that in a minute. Mm-hmm. And we're talking about 50 Cent and how petty he is. Y'all know how y'all always tell me to let it go. Let it go, Michelle. Why you keep talking about? Why you keep holding on to the past? And blah 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 blah. It don't matter if he owe you money. It don't matter if he fucked up your townhouse. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. We talk about 50 Cent, honey, and 50 Cent don't never let nothing go. What happened to my thing? It went off. It said something happened. Can y'all still see me? You said, oop, almost missed it. Rob J in the city. Welcome. What y'all drinking on tonight? We are drinking on a lot.
I took it to the liquor store before it got dark.
I've often said on my Instagram and everywhere else, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I am ATLien. I've often said on my Instagram, I do not go to the liquor store after dark. There is something wrong with women who do that, especially single women who go to the liquor store after dark. It seems a little, I don't know, it's just a little whorish to me. I mean, you know, it's a little whorish. I don't want to, you know, you don't go to the liquor store after dark. You don't go to the.
You make a third husband
at the liquor store.
At the liquor store
by myself.
By yourself.
No, I didn't.
At 8 a.m.
No,
8 p.m.
I didn't. So I just feel like, you know, there has always been this stigma around going to the liquor store after dark as a you know, a woman of means, a Christian woman, a strong Black woman,
a Southern woman, born and raised in the Bible Belt.
In the Bible Belt. I don't do that. Why my name on there? I'm trying to take my name off. Can I take my name off? Where is it? Can you take my name off? Anyway, it won't let me take my name off because I was trying to take my name off because both of us up here, but it won't let me take my name off. But anyway, it's 459 of y'all in here. Go ahead and share this video, like this video, bring all the people in. You said that's the next slogan to put on the t-shirt. What? What's the next slogan? I do not go to the liquor store after. Is that the next slogan? Do not go to the liquor store after dark. I don't go to the liquor store after. Y'all let me know. Do you go to the liquor store after dark? I didn't think that was a thing. Is that a thing? No, I'm not. I'm right. Huh? I froze. Okay. I do drink after dark, but I don't go to the liquor store after dark. It's like if I don't have the liquor already, I'm not going to get the liquor.
Ooh.
If you need it and you got to go to the liquor after 9, 10, 11, 12, then you got a problem. If you can't go get it tomorrow, if I don't already have it, I don't need it. You said they close at 9. They don't close at 9. They close at midnight here in the Atlanta. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with going to the liquor store after dark if you are a woman.
You feel what I'm saying?
People are just shit on our plates. I go to the liquor store anytime I want. That's okay. You are a strong woman. You can do that. I understand. But sometimes I don't want to be the strong woman. I don't want to be in the liquor store after dark because the men's be looking at you all crazy. The drunk men's. I'm just not going to the liquor store after that. I'm sorry.
And that's her preference. So we're going to leave it at that.
Tisha appears to be off. I think she's about 4. We have drive-through liquor stores in the DMV. Okay, I'm not even driving through. Okay. I'm not going to be in the vicinity of the liquor store after dark because I'm going to be safe and sound in my home. This is us Southern women. We don't do that. You said, Michelle, we don't do it. I think it's a way some Southern women was raised. Okay, and it's not like nobody ever told me you can't go to the liquor store after dark. Nobody ever said that. Nobody ever verbalized that. But as a woman of a particular, you know, age, means, all of that, I'm just not going to do it. Wait. I mean, y'all can do it if y'all want to. I'm just not.
I go anytime I feel.
But like you ain't a woman.
I'm a nigga. I go anytime I feel like.
You're not a woman, right? There are drive-throughs in Georgia. I'm just not gonna go. But I just feel like if I ain't got no liquor in my house after dark, I don't need it. I'll wait till tomorrow. Okay, I'll wait till tomorrow when it's daylight outside. Anyway, I'm digressing. Okay, I'm saying all this because Josh took me to the liquor store earlier today, about 3 p.m.
And I asked the cashier the question. But we're gonna leave that alone.
What the cashier say, Josh? Would you like to share?
He said, women come there all the time.
No, he did not say that. He did not say that. He said they do not come alone. This is gonna be a crazy trash show. Okay, anyway. You always go in the daytime. Okay, Iris, I'm with you. Okay, I'm with you.
Iris
Iris
ain't got no kids, no husband, and
neither
no
do I.
job.
And neither do I.
You have all the above.
I don't have no kids,
No, I'm joking, Iris.
no
I love your
husband,
life. I'm just
and
joking,
I
Iris.
don't have no kids and no husband and no job. So I'm with Iris. Okay, you be rushing in 5 minutes to closing. Okay, Josh's skin is glowing.
You know I'm a singer now. Carl is my producer. I am signed to Straight From A Records. I'm about to drop the beat.
Is your volume not up? Your volume up. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Shout out to Magic City. Shout out to Magic City for being Magic City for the chicken wings. Shout out to Magic City and their wonderful chicken wings. Listen, okay, so who do we want to start with first? What do y'all think? What do y'all think in the chat? What do y'all think in the chat that we should start
Whoopi
with first? Whoopi Goldberg, Tisha Campbell, 50 Cent, Power. What do y'all think? What do y'all want to talk about? This is your show. I love to hear what you want to talk about, and we will go from there. You said straight, bro. Okay. He preggers. Who is preggers? Hard to hear, Josh. What? Get liquor from DoorDash?
You don't go to a door after dark either.
Stop judging me. I feel like I'm being judged right now. Look like Josh has a halo.
My shiny ass forehead. It ain't shit y'all can do about that.
Gina Smollett. Let's talk about Jezebel. Tisha, Whoopi, Tisha, 50. It's really all over the place.
Whoopi should be first because it's going to be kind of short and sweet. Then I'm going in on Gina.
Is it going to be short?
Yeah, because they really crucified me
what
for
about
the whole
50
Gina
Cent?
concert. Oh, we're going to get on Gina. We're going to get on 50 at the end because we can go all day on 50.
What?
50 has drugged everybody. And I can appreciate a 50 dragation because 50 has no limits. Once you cross me, and that's it. And I'm going to drag you for the rest of your life.
Oh, you do. Yes, you do.
Okay, so we're going to start with Whoopi.
Yeah. You get the fact.
We're all in agreement. We're starting with Whoopi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you know, Whoopi Goldberg was suspended from The View this week after saying what many people felt were anti-Semitic statements about the Holocaust. Now, as you know, hold on, I'm going to pull up her statement. She even apologized for what she said, but apparently ABC decided that they would suspend her because they didn't want to risk it with their, Jewish supporters and sponsors and all that. So, hold on. ABC News suspended The View host Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks Tuesday night, hours after she apologized for having falsely declared on the daytime TV program that the Holocaust was not about race. In the statement, ABC News President Kim Godwin bluntly described Goldberg's comment about the Holocaust, which were made on The View Monday, as wrong and hurtful. While Whoopi has apologized, I've asked her to take time and reflect and learn about the impact of her comments. The entire ABC News organization stands in solidarity with our Jewish colleagues, friends, family, and community. Goldwyn told staff in an internal email, which was obtained by CNN, that decisions over disciplinary matters are never easy, and Godwin said that she appreciated Goldberg's apology. But words matter, and we must be cognizant of the impact our words have, Godwin told staffers in the memo, explaining the network's decision to suspend the actor and comedian. Goldberg first drew backlash on Monday morning when she insisted that the Holocaust was not about race, but rather man's inhumanity to man. Whoopi Goldberg later went on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, where she attempted to explain her rationale for the comments, but what she said on the show only exacerbated the situation. Later Monday night, as the controversy continued to grow, Goldberg issued a written apology. In it, she said she erred in her remarks and understood why they were wrong. I'm sorry for the hurt I have caused, Goldberg said in the statement. Hours later, Goldberg opened up Tuesday's episode of The View, offering a second apology. Not one apology, two apologies. In the second apology, she said, I said something that I feel a responsibility for. What are you doing? I said something that I feel a responsibility for not leaving unexamined because my words upset so many people, which was never my intention, Goldberg said. I understand why now, and for that, I am deeply, deeply grateful because the information I got was really helpful and it helped me understand some things differently. I said the Holocaust wasn't about race and was instead about man's inhumanity to man, but it is indeed about race because Hitler and the Nazis considered Jews to be an inferior race. Whoopi continued, now, words matter and mine are no exception. I regret my comments, as I said, and I stand corrected. I also stand with the Jewish people as they know, and y'all know because I've always done that. After her own air apology, Whoopi Goldberg hosted a discussion with the Anti-Defamation League president, Jonathan Greenblatt. Greenblatt later said on Twitter that he accepted Goldberg's apology, but Goldberg's initial comments has stilled, roiled staffers across ABC News. Some staffers believe disciplinary action was warranted. Now, after all them apologies, the first apology, the second apology, the host of the Anti-Defamation League. Like, dang, y'all canceling Whoopi worse than y'all canceling the baby.
I got some opinions. You just let me know when you're ready to go.
I'm ready right now.
I find it really interesting because it's really kind of confusing combative. Because you find people say, hey, I'm converting to being a Jewish person. And they weren't initially a Jewish person. So it can be kind of confusing whether it's a race or religion. Okay, would you just say that? Okay. Now, I'm not taking from it. I'm just saying sometimes it can kind of be confusing if you're a person on the outside. Mm-hmm. As an African American who's been discriminated against because of the color of their skin, no one ever says they are converting to being an African American. We have no choice by the color of our skin to be an African American or not. Some of us. So it can be kind of confusing. Now, I have watched The View ever since I was a kid. There have been a lot of views on The View that has never been canceled, that has never been suspended. Meghan McCain sat up there for years and said a lot of things that I thought was discriminated against African Americans was never suspended.
Always. Mm-hmm.
So even Barbara Walters, when she called what's that comedian name? Monique kids creatures. Ooh. So she was never suspended. So there's a lot of things that's going on The View where it's never been reprimanded, but I feel like now they want to reprimand Whoopi. I just kind of find it a little crazy to me. Now, not that I'm taking away anyone who's Jewish who has been offended, but it is kind of confusing when someone says, "Oh, I converted to being a Jewish." Like, let's just say a woman marries a Jewish guy, and they say, "Oh, no, I converted to Catholicism or whatever." I forgot the word. Mm-hmm. But they're converted. It's confusing. It really is confusing. And I think the only thing Whoopi needed was a little education. Because if you listen to the statement she was saying Hitler was wrong. She was saying the Germans were wrong. But she was saying that main purpose of doing that was hatred. Exactly. Not necessarily whether someone was Jewish or not Jewish enough. She was just saying that it came from hatred. The same way with African Americans and slavery, the bottom line, it came from hatred. It wasn't necessarily, it was race. The bottom line was race. But it was really hatred for us. But as African Americans, we can't hide whether we're black or not. Most of us. I can't say, I might look Irish, but I am African American. Like you kind of look at, for the most part, I'm not speaking for everybody, but the majority of African Americans, I feel like Whoopi got an unfair hand, and I feel like ABC, as they normally do, is sticking with the Caucasian crowd.
Of course.
Because if I look at a Jewish person, I don't know whether they're Jewish or not. Honestly, my personal opinion, and I could be wrong.
It is so unfortunate. Not one time have we ever heard any network make a comment and statement and say and stand in solidarity of the African American community. Not one. Can you think of anything where someone has said something that was offensive to African Americans and ABC News or NBC or CNN or anybody said, well, we're suspending this person because what he said was offensive to the African American community? Never.
Right.
And why is that?
Because most of the Jewish community owns a lot of publications. They own a lot of the entertainment industry. They own a lot of everything. So, but listen, Nick Cannon came back from his Jewish comment. Maybe Whoopi can come back too. Or it could be a flaw.
Well, I don't see where she did anything wrong.
She did nothing wrong from my point of view.
She said it was inhumane. She didn't say that anything that they did was right.
And most people who are against Black Lives Matter, they are saying whoever was against the person who they discriminated against was right, and rightfully so. Whoopi was saying it wasn't really about the skin color to me, what she was saying. It was about a person being an awful human being, is what she saw.
Yeah.
She wasn't condoning it.
And the fact of, as Black people, we don't have the option to hide behind, okay, I might be Muslim, Jewish, Christian, whatever. If you dark skinned and black, you is black. There's no ambiguity behind the fact. But some Jewish people, I know they have certain facial features or whatever that some people can say, oh, he's Jewish. But at the end of the day, they can hide behind the veil of being Caucasian or European or whatever the case may be. So yeah, exactly. It's not a race. And so I guess, everybody says the Nazis were ignorant in that fact because they considered Jewish people an unclean race, but that was the Nazis being ignorant. And we understand it was all inhumane, and them trying to obliterate an entire group of people was inhumane. So I don't understand what she said was warranted a suspension, though.
I gotta say this. The whole world joined together to save the Jewish people. There's never been a situation where the whole world joined together to save the Black race from slavery to the civil rights era. There was a whole world war to save the Jewish people. Maybe I'm wrong, but there has never been a whole world war to save my people. But she can get suspended. But there's never been there was a war for the Jewish people. There was liberation for the Jewish people. There was money for the Jewish people. There has never been a whole war. Where is our war? When were they coming to save us? Nobody came to save us. There was a civil war, but those other countries around the world, nobody came to save us. And they say, the Jewish people are the richest people. There are a lot of wealthy people. The whole world came to save them. Do you know how it would feel or how far ahead we may be as a race if the whole world came to save? Can you imagine if you had the whole world come to save Michelle as a Black woman?
That would never happen.
Anne Frank, the whole world came to save Anne Frank. If the whole world came to save Michelle Brown or Joshua Carter, can you imagine how far? The Civil War just wasn't about freeing slaves. So you can't just throw it up there. I'm a little educated. I did kind of go to college.
A little bit.
So a little bit. And did kind of get a degree just a little bit. But the Civil War was not just about to free slaves. Let's just be clear. It was about property, rights, and all the other stuff. Slavery just happened to be one of the other factors in it. But there was a whole war to save the Jewish people. And it was hundreds of years of African American slavery and killing, and they still killing us. Now, Jewish in the concentration camp kind of ended a little earlier than Black crucifixion, and that's just all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. Now, the views of Joshua Carter is not a part of Straight from the A or ATLien, and this is my point of view as a Black man. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to drink this more tequila.
I'm just so, I mean, it just upsets me that, an entire community of people, the Jews and the Jewish people and the Caucasian people and the gays and the trans, everybody sticks together. And, when they have a battle to fight, they fight their battles together. But we as a collective, as Black people, we don't do that. We like, she said it. She got to stand in her shit. Whatever. I ain't saying it. You know what I'm saying? Or when it's, a Black woman, perhaps, like myself, who says something that, the LGBTQ community may find offensive. There are people like, she got to stand in it. She did it. She's a woman, whatever. We're not standing behind her. I just wish that, Black women, Black men, as a collective, would stand together the way other people stand together.
If you guys remember when it was during the pandemic, and if you guys remember, Michelle and I went for the Black Lives Matter thing. We rode through
Wendy's that got burnt down, or Rashard Brooks was.
Or we was going through the parade, and we weren't walking, but we were driving through or whatever, because it was so many people. Was nobody even to park the car to get out. But the fact that we were a part of the number, the fact that we participated in something that we believed in, it gotta mean something. But what did it really mean? Because at the end of the day, do we still have the corporate respect? We have channels like Flop Soul making mockeries of us every chance they get.
Ooh.
Like, only our white counterparts belong on the actual cable channel. And we'll put you guys on YouTube. What will we accept? The Jews didn't accept Whoopi's apology, so they canceled her for a week or two to take money out of her pocket. What we will accept is a YouTube channel instead of being on the actual network. Now, if you believe in me how you believe in me, Michelle wouldn't just put me on her Patreon. She's like, no, you're my friend. I believe in you. I would not only give you a channel, I would let you sit beside me and be on my channel. That's believing in me.
Yeah.
Now, she didn't believe in me. She was just, you can come on my Patreon, late at night.
Just come on my Instagram.
Instagram late at night when nobody's getting,
Just join me on Instagram.
You get what I'm saying? But when somebody stand beside you and really believe in you, they're going to put you on their main stage and expose you to their main stage.
Yes, the main
or
stage. Or
they're going to give you like, friend, come to Essence. Use my pass. I might not make it to all the parties, but look, use my pass. You good. Now, she might not know I use all her passes all the places I went, but let's use my pass. And you good. That's when somebody kind of believes in you.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Not when Fox gives you something. Here's the thing. How do you sit on a platform and historically they have been against your people, and when they offer you a position, they offer you crumbs at the table that they dust off, and you still sit there and accept it? To me, that's crazy.
I honestly don't think she should come back. I think she should walk away, because she is what's holding the View together.
Absolutely.
Once Barbara Walters left,
Absolutely.
Whoopi is the moderator. Whoopi is the glue that holds everybody together, whether she agrees with Meghan McCain and all them or not. She's the one who, holds it. She is the one with the popularity, the notoriety.
Legendary.
Yes.
She's an EGOT.
Yes.
Emmy, Tony, Oscar, Grammy. She has it all. Like, everybody knows Whoopi Goldberg. Her acting is legendary. Everything about Whoopi is legendary. Her career speaks for itself. Nobody on that panel is more well known than Whoopi Goldberg outside of Joy, because Joy been on there so long. But outside of the hell knows who the rest of those people are.
Right.
They switched those chairs like musical chairs.
Right.
And to me, what really stuck out to me is Meghan McCain standing out, tweeting, talking about, Oh, that's the best they could do. Meghan McCain.
Yes, how is Meghan McCain on the same platform as this woman and then telling the network that they need to punish her more?
And she got fired. And
Oh,
they never punished Meghan McCain for the things that she did.
Mm.
It's just amazing. But Meghan McCain got away with so many things because her father passed and he was a politician, stuff like that. He had a premature death. But I just don't get it. I get the whole thing. Whoopi Goldberg had an ex that did blackface and stuff like that, but she was a comedian. She was using that blackface. Really, if you really look at the backstory of that, she used it to show them how they treated her. You guys got to look at the backstory of that blackface situation more than what the media wanted it to be. But listen, I digress. Y'all gonna keep watching Flop Soul. Y'all gonna keep thinking they great and they doing us a favor, and we're gonna keep watching them buffoons up there fooling us like they're great. It's just silly. It's silly. It's degrading. It's depressing. It's just dumb.
It is. It is. It is. Joy defended Whoopi. Okay. Well, I'm just listen. This situation is it's just a hard one. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what a legend that Whoopi is. And I know a lot of people don't like her for whatever reason, but at the end of the day, you can't take away her accolades. You can't take away the things that she's done and her influence on the culture. So, what she said to me didn't warrant all this. I don't know what the agenda is behind it. But I wasn't watching The View anyway because I don't get up there early. But I feel like people should be watching The View and they should stand in support of Whoopi and not watch The View while she's gone. Period.
It's the thing is, I know black people I went to college with who consider themselves Jewish. So I honestly, and it could be my ignorance, I did not know it was a race thing. I knew earlier part of it was a race thing, but what it has become, I thought, I don't know. Let me just leave that alone. Okay. Next topic.
All right, while y'all getting in here, 1,000 people that creeped in here while
they
we
better
was
start liking this video.
Yes, like
I don't say they cut my Jerry curl off and everything.
Not your Jerry curl.
Yeah, I don't cut my Jerry curl off.
Curl?
I had a Jerry curl.
Okay. It's said Colbert. It's pronounced Colbert. Okay, thank you. Did I say his name? I don't know. Whoopi considers herself to be Jewish. That's why she has that last name, and they still did this to her. All her husbands were white. Jezebel. Just telling everything. I don't care what she has done, she can still be fired. Okay, because she works for them. I know Jesse, she can still be fired. I'm not saying she can't be. That's why I said she needs to walk away. If they are going to suspend her, might as well let her go. Let her go. Okay. Anyway, y'all go ahead and like this video while y'all rolling in here, please. And thank you. We have a lot of topics to talk about.
I'm ready for the next one. Y'all, I'm hurt. It ain't no hurt like church hurt.
Not church hurt.
Church hurt.
Well, we have Tisha Campbell. Tisha Campbell is in the news yet again. I had to talk about Tisha Campbell like 3 days in a row. Why are you getting emotional? Why? First of all, Tisha has been very traumatized, okay, about this human trafficking situation. Oh, no. She claims she almost got snatched up. She put the video online, and people were questioning why would she put this video online without going to police. Meanwhile, a police department, the Brownsville Police Department, came forward and said, we ain't got no proof of this. We've looked at surveillance footage. We can't find anything. We don't even have proof that she stayed in our town. Next, Tisha then came forward and said, listen, I wasn't even in your town. How is this police department coming forward trying to drag me and act like I'm lying when I wasn't in Brownsville? I was in San Padre or whatever it is, another San Padre Island. Oh God, this is very confusing. I don't know if it's giving me Justice Smollett, but the people are comparing it. Well, anyway, Tisha Campbell has now allegedly or reportedly filed a police report with the proper authorities, the South Padre Island Police Department. Although they haven't necessarily responded She's pretty much saying that, she went to them, she told them what happened, and they are currently investigating her story. Now, she also went on what was it, TMZ earlier today, and actually, told the story all over again. And people saw her on TMZ and still are questioning her story. What's the prop? Wait. And there's one other caveat, okay? Here is the clincher. The clincher is that Tisha Campbell is apparently in Texas working on a story about human trafficking. So many people feel like whatever she's doing is to draw attention to this project that she is working on. Now, we haven't heard from the San Padre Police Department. People in my Discord are saying that she was lying about there not being Uber in San Padre. They even pulled up San Padre on their Uber, and we saw for a fact that she could have called the Uber in San Padre. And that was one of the first things that she said. There's not Uber in this city. So they gave me this number to this person, and this person didn't have no back seat, and this man told me to get in the car, and it was mud on the seat and blah 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 blah, and it was mud, blah, 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 and I said, no, I ain't getting in that car. And who you think you talking to, Gina? I ain't Gina. So now she's allegedly filed a police report in San Padre, who does have Uber, by the way. And they're investigating. So what next? Will she now be Jussie? Will she now, be vindicated? Is she telling the truth? What do you think, Josh?
Well, when I first did it, I believe in wisdom. I believe in hearing the voice of the Lord.
Oh.
In my spirit, in my belly. Now, if you guys know anything about the church, of taking your belly. In my belly. In my spirit.
Oh.
I thought, now, Tisha, were you in character? Were you high? Were you delusional? What sex traffic is going to put a 62-year-old woman in a bank, not knowing whether her shit work or not? The chances to sex traffic you.
Can I read this?
I said, Tisha, you're lying. Or Tisha, you are in character. Now, this is not ageism. This is just thinking about the sex industry. When you think about the sex industry, you think of you. That's the number one thing you think about when it comes to the sex industry.
We are not.
They are not looking.
We are not age shaming.
I'm not age shaming. I'm saying the sex industry is age shaming. People are sexy in every age. But when you think about the sex industry, the crime somebody in a band and they take them to spot to spot to spot for them to work and make their money, they are not looking for this lady to throw in a van that she by having to be outside looking for Uber Eats. Is she out her damn mind? Is she out her mind? She went out there. My thing, like I told y'all, the type of actress she is beyond these starter Tyler Perry films where they film in one house for 24 hours and they got to sleep there, eat there. They do craft services. They have personal assistants. She has a manager. They have food around the clock. Not only that, if she needs food, she can find. She is beyond going out asking the hotel clerk for a Chinese menu to find a van to come up in the pure dark to tell her to get the fuck in the van. And she remembered, oh my God, I'm from North Jersey. And I think I'm ghetto. This is not my character from Martin. And they think I'm Gina from Martin. So I am my person. I'm my real stuff. And I said, no. The girl, ma'am, girl, go back to bed. Why are you up for one?
What?
Two, you shouldn't be eating that late. Why are you eating that late? I'm 34, and my digestive system start fucking up around about 6:30.
Well,
why is she eating past this late, talking about some damn food? Why is she doing that?
You be eating late.
Oh, she done broke her nail.
She was going to get her nail fixed.
Now she's going to get a nail fixed.
She had to shoot the next day.
If you're working on a shoot and your nails are part of the shoot, they're going to bring hair, makeup, and a nail technician. Do you think she got to hop in a car where they do not have Ubers around to go get her nail fixed so she can make her scene the next day? That's a part of costume. Is she crazy? She has lost her mind. Now I'm done. Now she want to go fix a nail. Was she going to get something? She's going to get a nail fixed. Because if the Uber ain't running, most certainly the nail shop ain't open.
Well, Tisha cleared up.
Well, you just read her statement. You just read that.
Tisha cleared up any misconception about her location and whereabouts.
I don't care about location. Tell me the story.
As far as her being in Brownsville, Texas. Remember, she said that she called a taxi because there were no Ubers available in the area. When the taxi approached, a man hopped out the back seat and commanded her to get in the van. It was a van. When you call Uber, I ain't never had no van show up for me. But anyway, she's our taxi. I never had a van show up. She said initial reports.
And the seat was missing, remember?
Yep. She's originally they were saying that she was in Brownsville, but she went on TMZ and she clarified, okay, that she was filming in that city. She was filming in Brownsville, but the incident actually occurred at a Marriott in South Padre Island. During her interview with TMZ, she clarified a police report was filed.
Justified one too.
With the South Padre Police Department. She also had a bit to say about the incident. She says she is dealing with trauma following the incident because she has to defend herself against all y'all who don't believe her. And she encouraged any victim to use their voice and to speak out. That's why it's important for women or people in general who's gone through any kind of victimization to make sure their voice is heard. Now,
I understand being a victim.
Rodolfo over on my Instagram. Oh, Rodolfo over on my Discord. Rodolfo, you mind me sharing this? Okay, you don't matter because I'm gonna share it anyway. Rodolfo over on Discord shared this, and he had posted. Look, he showed South Padre Island, honey. The Ubers is right there, and they pop up in 2 minutes in South Padre Island.
And this is in the United States, correct?
Yes, it's in Texas.
I was in Mexico.
They got the Ubers.
I was in Mexico.
They got the Uber X. They got the Uber Espanol. They got the Uber XL. They got all the Ubers. So she said they didn't have the Uber there, but they got the Uber.
Maybe she didn't have the Uber app.
I'm just saying.
Like
they got the Uber. Rodolfo said they got the Uber. I'm digressing. I'm over this. South Padre is a beautiful vacation town. Okay. You been there? Oh wow. Okay. You said it was an Uber white van. They had white vans on Uber. Okay. Well, listen. Like I said, I at this point there is no reason not to believe her. So I mean, she filed a police report. All we can do is sit and wait and see what the results of the investigation are. I
Girl.
know there are a lot of people out there who say the story sounds sketchy, but lots of stories that are true sound sketchy.
Me too. Good. Listen, I had bought a shirt that I wore, and I told Sax I never got it. Sounds sketchy.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to believe, Sickle. I don't know. I know some of you like this is not a joke. This is not a joke. I know it's not a joke. If it's not, well, she
Y'all,
put.
what for? Listen, stop. What Uber driver is kidnapping people? When you drive Uber, first you have to pass a background check.
Thing is, how do you know it's an Uber driver?
Excuse me. You have to pass a background check. They ask you for your ID. When you get in an Uber, they tell you your driver's license plate in the vehicle that they're driving in the person's name. The only person who's not protected, and I used to drive Uber, by the way, the only person is protected is the Uber driver. We didn't know what y'all looked like, what you had on, or a picture of your face. We just were looking for somebody to come up and say, what's our name? That would get our license plate, our picture, our name, and our vehicle card. You got more information than what we had. So kill me with the Uber driver of robbing, raping, and stealing people. You can just cut that off. They weren't Uber drivers. They were people acting like Uber drivers.
No, it was one Uber driver who actually raped a woman
That's
because she was
allegedly.
drunk, and her friends put her in his car, and he did not take
In
her
South
home.
Carolina?
I don't know where they were,
I think it was in South Carolina. The guy was acting like he was an Uber driver. He wasn't an Uber driver.
but he was this person. Okay, go ahead.
He wasn't an Uber driver, though.
Okay, well, listen, you stand in solidarity with all the Uber drivers. I
mean, that
know.
was years ago, but I still just know what the criteria are. But you're gonna get caught. You can't just pick somebody up and do what you want to do with them and not have that. They're not gonna have your information.
Okay.
And that could be very well what an Uber driver did, but they're gonna still have all your information. You're not gonna get away with it.
Okay. Police report files.
Girl, she can file whatever she wants. I can file something tomorrow and say you slapped me on camera. That don't mean it happened.
But wouldn't you get eventually arrested for filing a false police report?
Well, we'll just see what she got going on.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping that she's not lying. Okay.
I don't think
I'm
she's lying. I don't think she knows
hoping-
she's lying.
What does that mean, Josh?
I don't think she know what she said was not true. I think she was still in character. I don't think she would become this age and just start lying. She did tell that story on Martin, and then
Allegedly.
they didn't get any monies or information. But okay, I digress.
Okay, we digress. Okay, thank y'all for joining me tonight. Anyway, y'all, it's 1100 of y'all in here. Go ahead and like this video. We still have some more topics to talk about. Oh, child, I don't even know what's happening. What's the next story, Lord?
50 Cent.
50 Cent. 50
50
Cent.
Cent.
Oh, gosh, I don't even know what to say about 50 Cent. What was
He a goat.
he a what?
He's a goat.
What does that
He
mean?
has all the TV shows. He has everything. He's not rapping no more. He ain't making no albums. 50 Cent is a goat.
He's a goat.
He get to troll anybody he wants to, talk about anybody he wants to, and never get counted out as a loser or anything else.
Well, okay, let's start here. 50 Cent's former protege, Young Buck, was arrested for reportedly vandalizing his girlfriend's car. Young Buck has been in the news time and time again over these past several years for, it seems like, relationship drama. Just a year or two ago, he was in the news for allegedly, flouncing around town with a transgender woman. He claims that he didn't know the person was transgender, and the rest is history. 50 Cent dragged him on that too. Then he had a girlfriend. He got arrested, I think, for a domestic altercation with his girlfriend. And now here he is arrested again. 50 Cent has posted the mugshot. And he says young buck arrested for vandalizing ex-girlfriend's home and car. In the caption, 50 Cent says Buck B unit, bisexual unit. Leave that girl alone. She didn't know he had all this shit going on. None of us did. And he best be coming up with my money. Bitch better have my money. I'm with 50 on that. Listen, it's been 50 years and 50 is still dragging young buck every chance. 50 no, young buck ain't got no money. 50 let young buck out that contract or whatever the case may be. And 50 is still looking for that change. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't mention how all the junkie bunch tell me to get over it. That man that moved on. It's been 6 years. 6 years. And 50 is still dragging this man after 20. What the hell? So I'm with 50. I'm like 50. 50 is a billionaire. 50 got Power Book 2, BMF, The Thomas Show. He owned the damn Stars Network. He got Vitamin Water. He got rap. He probably owned half of Eminem's catalog. 50 got all the money. Okay. But 50 want his $50 because he loaned it out. I am 50.
Drop the mic.
I am 50.
Drop the mic.
Period. 50. What was the girl name? The girl sang "Don't Mess." Not that was Nivea. The other girl that sang
Olivia.
Girl Fight. No,
that was Nivea.
No, that not Nivea. What's the girl name that 50 sued? That was on
that used Nivea.
to. No, that's not Nivea. It's Tierra Marie.
Tierra Marie.
50 Cent sued Tierra Marie. Well, Tierra Marie sued 50 Cent when she tried to say he was posting revenge porn on his Instagram when she, the boyfriend had a picture of her with, the stuff on her face and he put it on his Instagram and she sued him. She lost the case. He countersued. He won the case. 50 went after her with a vengeance. He said, "You wasted my time. I want my legal fees back. I want my money. I want everything. You wasted my time," and he is not letting her go. So he is following her to the ends of the earth to get his money. He don't need it. I am just like 50. So why is people telling me to get over things? I feel 50. What you think about 50 Cent?
I love to watch 50 Cent. I think 50 Cent is hilarious. I don't have the energy 50 Cent got.
Mm.
However, I honor a petty mother effer.
Mm.
I love to be petty, but I don't have the energy to be petty.
Mm-hmm.
I would just get over it. Like I got exes and stuff like that. I like to speak to them, laugh, and keep going. I ain't got the energy.
Mm.
But I honor somebody who got the energy to keep it going. I just ain't got the energy.
Oh.
I ain't got the energy. Now, I am petty more so online than I am in person. Now, I can be petty in person. I just ain't got the energy to be petty. I just don't see them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I can call and change the person's itinerary.
But what if a person steals from you, tries to smear your reputation?
Somebody locked me up.
I'm just saying, it is on site.
Let me tell you what I did. I only did for 3 years. I got
Uh-huh.
tired.
What you had going on?
I got tired.
You gonna tell us a personal story, Josh?
Yeah, I had a person who got me arrested.
They got you arrested?
They got me arrested. It wasn't true.
Mm-hmm.
What they got me arrested for. But probably ended up coming back to them maybe a couple years ago, and all this shit was all over the world.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, it was perfect for
me. Mm.
But, when it came to them and when it happened to them, I just called their family just to make sure they knew it was.
Ooh.
And email. All they contacted.
So what's next? 50 a Cancer. Well, I'm a Leo. I'm gonna get mine. I'm just letting you know. I don't care.
She ain't like that, y'all. She ain't like that.
Shit.
She ain't like that.
I am like that. I am going to get mine. However, you listen. They say you can't get blood from a turnip boy. I'm gonna milk that bitch. I'm gonna get me some blood out the turnip. I'm just saying. I don't care if I need it or not. If you owe me, I'm gonna get it. Period.
Only if you do her wrong. Now it ain't something like she just do it right. Like you gotta fuck over, and then she's like, okay, now I'm gonna get you.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me tell you something. Now you punch her, she gonna punch back. She ain't no punk. I'm gonna give her that. She is no punk. You punch her, she gonna punch you back. And then I'm coming next. Because we're gonna get you. Whether we see you in court, and y'all know a little bit of court together. You try, we gonna get you. We will line up, and we will get you. We will get you. We will take you down. We will get you.
Well, I know everybody asked 50. Okay, Georgia Peach said Method Man and Mary J was having a photo shoot, and 50 showed up. Meth asked him, "I don't owe you any money, do I?" Listen. You need to ask me because if we beefing, you need to know because I'm gonna get mine.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's not so more about Michelle money. It's about you lying on her credibility. She don't care about the coin. But when you try to go against her reputation, then she all claws out. Now, am I lying? It ain't about your money. Really ain't about your money. It's about your credibility.
You're right.
It really is about your credibility. Don't get it wrong. Like, but I'm saying she ain't like that. She not like that about the money because she'll make that back in a second. But it's more about her credibility. Like, okay, man, you don't lie on me now. I'm gonna have to tap you because my word in her world, her word is everything. She's been so successful because her word actually holds weight in whatever arena she decides to choose to be in. So by the time you do that, you in trouble, baby.
Ooh.
I'm just let you know she's, and then we're gonna get you together, and we will go to any platform or any courtroom and get you right together.
Any courtroom and get you right together.
And get you right together.
Okay.
Right together. We could be right together on you looking at you dead in your face.
Can a man pay his debts with his body? I don't want his body. I want my money. What am I doing with his body? I do not buy dick. What the hell? No, sir. You cannot pay your debt with your body. Yes. Okay. Anyway.
You can't
speaking of 50 Cent, we got Power, we got BMF, we got Power Book 2, we got the Book of Ghosts, we got the Tommy whatever show coming. What do you think about 50 and his reign on the scripted television area?
It's so wonderful. I love all these different segments that he's coming up with. Mary has been phenomenal.
They say you need to speak up, Josh. They say,
damn, y'all can't hear. You need to turn your cheap ass Androids up. That's what's wrong. Them damn cheap ass Androids. Them damn Samsung books. I'm loud and proud.
Press 1 if you can hear Josh. Press 1 if you can hear Josh. Okay, go ahead.
Mary killing it. Tyreek killing it. Diana gotta die. And Zeke is stupid. Like, what else y'all need to know? Like, 50 is killing it over there on Star. 50 is killing it. But y'all don't remember those books that they wrote back in the day? Do you remember those books they wrote? It was like True to the Game. You remember that book, True to? Do anybody in the chat
keep asking
remember
about
True to the Game?
What is
Press
True to the Game?
1 if you remember that book, True to the Game. It's about this ghetto saga about drug dealing and stuff like that. This stuff that we watched on TV has been played out in books before. I'm an avid reader, so I've read a lot of books, and this stuff has been in books before. It's like a book that came on film to me.
So that's what somebody said. It's because you ain't got no bass in your voice. What? They say they can't hear Josh because he ain't got no bass.
You ain't got no fucking bass in your damn speakers, mother.
Oh.
That's why the hell you can't hear. My voice is my voice, and I've had the same voice
Oh,
my whole
God.
life. And so
Okay,
has a lot of
okay,
my
okay,
family.
okay,
So,
okay.
yeah, mother-
I'm sorry, that was funny.
No, it was funny. It was funny. I keyed now. I keyed now. It was funny. But they ain't got no
Okay.
bass in their
Oh,
thing.
okay,
You ain't
okay.
even sensitive. This is what it is. This is just how I sound. Oh, she tickled. Oh, she tickled.
Stop. Okay. It's the alcohol. Okay, okay,
Oh,
okay.
she tickled.
Okay. So, we was talking about 50 Cent and his reign on, BMF
Look, she's still tickled.
stars.
Look at her. She's still tickled.
Okay, I gotta sit up.
She's still tickled.
Let me sit up.
Yeah, we laughed so hard. We literally had this conversation in the furniture store. That's why she dying. We literally had this conversation in the furniture store.
Okay.
Okay.
What we say in the furniture store?
You was talking about my boy. I
Yeah,
was talking about the
well,
voice in the furniture. That's how we dying. Well, go ahead. Okay. Y'all ain't said never. We ain't said in private. We be having the best kicky anyway. Put up. Look, it ain't going no higher. It ain't going no lower. If I'm a soprano, I'm a soprano.
What? You need to enunciate and you need to project.
I'm from the country.
You need to just talk. No, just talk louder. Stop whispering.
I ain't whispering. I ain't Janet.
You
That's her damn.
You talking. You just be talking low. When you start talking, you just start. Start going down.
I'm not low.
Okay. Michelle mic is fine. That's because I'm Beyonce. My mic is louder than everybody else.
Gave me Michelle mic.
Well, really, they said it's all in your face. I'm trying to pull it down. Can you pull it down?
That ain't my damn face. Them bitches hear me. When a man wants a woman.
Why y'all looking at me? Why are y'all looking at me?
Ain't nobody looking at you. I'm looking at the screen. Y'all, shit is tickled.
Oh, God. Okay.
Shit is tickled.
Okay. So do you want to talk about So would you like to talk about power or would you like to take some calls?
We can take some calls, Power.
You should go ahead and talk about power real quick. What did you think about the last episode of Power?
I can't.
What? You can't do what?
It did a lot for me. Monet, I think Monet about to go, and I don't want Monet to go.
What Monet going?
I think Monet is gonna end up going to jail or something, y'all.
First
Because
of all,
that
can we
guy-
talk about Zeke? We already talked about Zeke. Never mind. Let me put the link in the chat. Watch. This live is so ghetto. Click the link to join the stream. I don't know where we was going with the end. I wanted to kind of touch on the shows, but it seemed like Justin lost his train of thought because that was his idea. Hold on. So I will go ahead and put the link in. If you'd like to talk about any of the topics we have talked about tonight, we talked about Whoopi Goldberg being suspended from The View. We talked about Tisha Campbell and her situation, and we talked about 50 Cent and Young Buck and how long is too long to hold on when somebody owes you. Let me know. Monet is never going anywhere. Going to Patreon. We were supposed to be on Patreon 30 minutes ago. Slap my fit to be first. Okay. Somebody tell Slap my to call in. I need to put pin the link. Where is Jazabelle? Where is Jazabelle? She's supposed to be pinning the link. Hold on, we got Miss Barbara in. Hey, Miss Barbara.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
I'm going to put my TV on mute before we start that noise. So, hey, how y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
I am doing awesome.
So what you think about tonight's topics?
Huh?
What you think about tonight's topics?
I think you had great topics. We talk about Whoopi first. Okay. Whoopi. I just find it strange that Whoopi says this, which is she ain't said nothing because I don't believe it had nothing to do with race either. But they use that to have everybody talking about the Holocaust. I find myself digging up the Holocaust to find out what a Holocaust is about, even though I knew what it's about. And I thought about it, I said, these people got us digging up learning about a Holocaust when we're supposed to be talking about Black history. So I went and click out of that. So
Mm.
that's what I think. That's what I think going on with them. But how you gonna have Whoopi do everything she apologize, do everything she's supposed to do, and at the end say, "Oh, we gonna suspend you and take away your money"? That's just mean. And she
Yeah.
live among them people in their community, and they treat her like that. So they show her how they think about her.
Yeah,
Who's
I
the
agree.
next person we talk about?
Tisha Campbell and 50 Cent.
Okay, now Tisha Campbell. I believe Tisha Campbell. Why would she go? Why would she go lie like that? That don't make no sense to me. People just want to think a black woman lie anytime she say something happened to her. That's what I think with Tisha Campbell. And people go around saying she say this and she say that, and the Browns police going around trying to make her look crazy when she never said that. She come back and clarified, and people were like, "Oh, okay, they don't like to be wrong, so they're gonna believe what they're gonna believe." 50 Cent is crazy. You remember when 50 Cent had harassed them two white women on some show, and the husband ended up having a heart attack because he said he want his money.
Who was
So
it?
he don't do it to just black people. He do it to white people too.
Who you?
So
Oh, you mean 50 Cent? Yes, he do to white people too. 50 is about his money. Period. It don't matter if
yeah,
you black, white, green, or purple.
yeah. That's why I say he the pettiest of all. Like you said, the pettiest of all time. 50 don't care about nothing. All he care about is money. He don't care about money like that because he say he know Tierra Marie don't have no money. He just gonna
Mm-hmm.
harass her anyway.
Yep,
So
that's me.
yeah, I don't blame you. I would do the same thing you do. I give you
Okay.
100% on
I'm like,
what he
look,
named.
any way I can recoup a coin, I'm gonna keep recouping my coins.
Yeah, that's what I say. Recoup your. And who
Uh-huh.
else we talk? Who was y'all talking about in the end?
That was it. 50
After,
Cent, Whoopi Goldberg, and Tisha Campbell. That was
okay,
it.
okay,
We had
all
a
right.
short
I
roster.
heard something about Wendy earlier. That maybe that's a topic we can talk about another time. But I heard
Okay,
some
maybe
new
we can talk
stuff
about. You
about
can
Wendy.
tell me now what happened with Wendy.
I heard I ain't gonna call the content creator name, but he talked to somebody that's close to Wendy. And did you hear that the bank, Wells Fargo or Bank of America, whatever, freeze all Wendy money, her assets, and everything, so she can't get no money out because I forgot what she did. But all I know is the son came and got her. She with the son now, and they taking care of Wendy, and these people trying to get all Wendy money.
Mm.
And the son got her, so they were trying to get her to come back to work early, or whatever. But they say she with the family now, and they're taking care of her. Because I was wondering why in the world you got a bunch of white men taking care of this woman. Every time I see
Mm.
a white man pushing her chair, white man helping her walk, I say, I said, where the son at? I know she only got one son, he about 20, but still, he needs somebody in that family need to come with Wendy.
Oh, we can't hear. Oh my God.
A
But
mess.
what I heard,
That's a mess.
Well, I gotta look up I don't want to
they did
spread no false information
on
about Wendy when I don't know who actually put this information
but
out because everybody can say they got a
We're gonna
source.
yeah, we're gonna figure that
So
out.
you know,
Who all them people in the back? Is all them callers?
yes.
Oh,
Thank you
okay.
so
Thank
much,
you, Miss
Miss.
Barbara.
him say today.
All right,
Oh, she breaking up. Thank you, Miss Barbara.
hold on, y'all. Hey, Lashoya.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I know. Look, it's been a minute, huh?
I know. Where you been?
Sleep. You be up too late.
I know. I do. I
I'll be
do.
like, she just not gets 2 o'clock. I can't do it. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. Who you want me to start with?
Whoopi Goldberg, Tisha Campbell, 50 Cent, whichever one. Pick one.
Okay. Whoopi Goldberg. I just like that's a bunch of BS what they're doing to her. She's a legend. She definitely don't deserve to be treated like that. The show she on is called The View for a reason. I feel like people that
Right.
said way worse things than that.
Right.
I mean, like that's her view on it. It doesn't mean she right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's her view.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like her getting time off is just some BS. You know, that's probably coming from some of the other folks.
What is wrong with you?
He all right?
I don't know what's happening right now.
Oh, this is my first time meeting him. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
They said they can't
Great.
hear you, Josh.
Yeah, I can hear me.
They said they
Hey,
can only
Josh.
hear you through my mic. They said they can't hear you through that mic.
Well, I'm coming over
Probably because
here.
it's not plugged up. Why it's not plugged up?
It's wireless.
It's not wireless. It's supposed to be plugged in. This is why y'all couldn't hear him the whole time. Why is that plugged up, Carl? Carl, plug the mic up. It's supposed to go on the bottom right there, over there. The mic been unplugged this whole time. And Carl sitting there looking at me. Why you looking at me for this your job?
Right. You were about to loop. No, I'm just joking.
Y'all hear him now?
Can y'all hear me now?
Uh-huh.
Lord.
Yep. I can hear you.
It's better. Is it better than it was at first?
Y'all know y'all can hear my loud country ass, whether I got a mic or not.
Oh.
It is. I see the blue light.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
They said you
I can
fired,
hear you.
Carl. Damn. Okay, LaShoya, go ahead.
Okay, so and Tisha Campbell, I mean, so apparently, okay. The part I'm confused on is she did this video talking about she almost was sex trafficked or whatever the case may be, or abducted or whatever. Okay, so where did the other? I guess the part that's confusing me is where did they get that she was in the other city that she saying she
Because
wasn't in? Like,
she was working in the other city. So I guess when she made the put the post on social media and she's
mhm.
working on this film, I guess, it was just assumed that she was staying in the same
So they took it upon themselves and then spoke
yes,
out.
yes,
Okay, so that's negligent on their parts
right,
because she didn't clarify. Gotcha.
right.
Okay. So are y'all familiar with South Padre Island?
No, not at all. Well,
I've been there. It's beautiful.
everybody keeps saying that.
It's beautiful. That was the trip I took with just me.
And I'm
Look,
kind of confused too because when she gave the story, she did say she was leaving work or whatever to get her nail done, right? She didn't say anything about she was leaving the hotel. So now it's like she filed a police report because she was staying in San Padre. Isn't that weird? It's all
Can
strange to
y'all
me.
hear me? My
yeah, we can
question
hear
is,
you.
why would she be leaving set to get her nails done if that is a part of her character? If you're going to be on film, they will not be allowing you to film without a proper vision. That's so silly to me. I have been on set on a lot of films and a lot of movies. There is no way that they are going to allow you to film and you're not properly done. Like they do, like they'll be like scene, hair. They do check mic. They do check nails, check wardrobe. Like everybody has to check off on all of that stuff being done before the scene is even filmed for them to film it. You know that, Michelle. You know I'm not lying. So I still don't buy that story either.
But could it have been at the end of her filming?
They were still taking care of it the next day in wardrobe. Is what I'm saying.
But maybe the role she had didn't require her to have her nails done, so she wanted her nails
There's
done.
no way you're gonna be on film and not show your hands.
No, okay. So what I'm saying is maybe her role didn't require her to have her nails done. Now she's done. She chose to go get her nails done. Maybe.
No, because every scene you film, you got to look the same, or what you got to follow the storyline.
Right.
We can
But
call
what I'm
somebody
saying is,
on the phone right now. Every time you shoot something, it has to be wardrobe check, hair
I get what
check.
you're saying.
Yeah, like it just ain't making sense to me.
It said nails not a part of the budget.
I don't believe that. But for her to be a part of that type of caliber she's a part of, I know actors. You get a certain once you filmed a certain amount, you don't even be on set that don't meet those qualifications for you to stay in that academy, for you to keep your health insurance and all of that stuff. So I'm not buying it. That's why I'm not buying it.
Okay. I guess everybody has the right to their opinion.
Yeah.
It ain't depend on the daggone budget. It depend on how many accolades the actor has underneath their belt. So no matter what they getting paid, the Academy requires for them to have a certain amount of treatment.
Okay, so I think the question is, once she went and got her nails done, did she go back to set, or was she done with her?
Did she even get
Or
her
was she
nails done?
finished?
Because she said she was on her way to get her nails done. She was about to get up.
I thought she was getting something to eat. I thought she was going to get something to eat. She was ordering Uber Eats. She was going to get something to eat, and she didn't know where the food. She had to get the food. They told her to get in the van. So either she getting her nails done or she going to get something to eat. Either way, they tried to put her in a van where there was no seats, and then there was a seat, and the person told her to get in the car. It just ain't making no sense.
Okay, so I am going to admit the part that didn't make sense is why wouldn't you report that to the proper authorities? That's the part that really didn't make sense to me, because that's serious. If you think that these people's out here who you supposedly quote unquote ran into are sex trafficking people, wouldn't you be concerned they gonna leave you and go capture somebody else? Like,
I got a question.
because I feel like if you had time to do a whole video about that, you ain't have time to go file a report to after it was
I got a question
suspicious
for
that you didn't.
Michelle.
Hmm.
What?
When the last time you went to an Uber Eats vehicle? Never. They leave it on your step. They leave it at the front door. They leave it at your
That's
hotel
true.
door. You never go to the Uber Eats car. What the hell is she talking about? I have gotten Uber Eats a million times. I've never went to the Uber Eats car to get my Uber Eats.
Did she say it was the Uber Eats car? She said she was going to get something to eat.
So she was going
To get into a
cab to go get some food. Because
I'm
Uber was going
confused.
over there.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back and go watch it again because I'm all confused. I'm all confused. Who else was it? Who was the other story?
Whoopi Goldberg suspended and
50 Cent. I don't really know that much about 50. He just get on my nerves. Other than that, I'm good.
I love 50 Cent. He is so
It ain't
petty.
that yeah, it's the pettiness for me. I don't know. I don't like. To me, he just come across as a bully. I just don't like people that's bullies. That's how I feel.
Well, how you a bully when people owe you money, owe you
Yeah,
credentials?
but
Like,
why
are you
do
really?
why do everybody have to know that though?
Because they owe you. And these people that be public figures, just like Damon Dash walked up to Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels owed Damon Dash money, and Lee Daniels want to walk around like he's this big ass producer and film creator. Well, you owe me money, and I sat there and invested in your films. I had to catch you on the red carpet to call you out.
right.
It's so many
Yeah,
people in the
yeah,
industry
that's
that will
true.
act like they're so great and these mighty, powerful people who owe you money and they ain't doing their job. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go wherever I need to get my money. Whether
Yeah,
it's
but I mean that's
MTV,
the
TMZ, or
okay. So
ABC.
that's the yeah. Okay, so that's the money thing. But he not always on there talking about people that's doing money. It's you know what I'm saying. Sometimes he's just saying some ignorant shit about somebody. That's the part I don't like. You know what
The
I
fact
mean?
that he get away with it, let me know it's true. Because it wasn't they that sued him, they shut him up a long time ago. Because sometimes in the industry, when people do you wrong, they get away with it so often because they had these creative PR teams.
Mhm.
So if I can call you out on something you did, if it
Mhm.
wasn't true, you sue me and you
Right.
would shut me up. So the fact that whatever he said about Young Buck, if it wasn't true, he would sued him and became a millionaire because it wasn't true.
Yeah, that's true.
If that little girl Tierra Marie didn't owe him money,
I feel so sad
she
for
would have
her.
sued him and got his money. So I don't really mind somebody using their platform to get their coin.
I feel
It's showing
so
you I'm not
sorry for
crazy.
her.
You know I don't mind.
You don't feel sorry for her?
No.
I do. I don't know.
Why would you feel sorry for somebody like her?
I do because I mean you could tell that she's struggling
Just because
in
somebody's
her career.
struggling don't mean because the ditch they dug don't mean they shouldn't be buried in it. Just because you ain't got no coin to bury yourself in it, you dug the ditch. Jump
Yeah,
in.
she definitely dug. She definitely dug that ditch.
Yeah,
Woo.
so I don't have no sympathy for poor people just because you poor and you done that bullshit. Just because you poor don't mean now you know you ain't got no money, so I'm just gonna feel sorry for you. No, bitch. Jump in there.
That Josh is hilarious.
No, jump on in there.
I
I ain't
see
got
why
no
you
sympathy.
love him, Michelle.
Listen,
He
y'all know
hilarious.
how I feel about anybody that owe you anything. I don't care if it's $5. I'm gonna
Right.
be on
And
your
my
ass.
thing,
You want your
they
money.
don't do it with respect. With respect. Your thing is about respect. No,
Yeah, that's true.
it's about
That's true.
respect.
Yeah, you're right. You're true. Yeah, you're right. So
All
okay,
right.
so
Thank you for sharing.
on all of it, you about yeah. You 3 for 3.
Calling in tonight.
I can't hear you, Michelle.
Thank you for calling in tonight. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. I'll see you guys later. I'm getting ready to leave the hot dog factory. Bye.
Oh, yay. Hot dog face.
Closing out. Talk to you later.
All right. Thank you.
All right, bye bye.
They said I'm low now. Carl, just give it up. We about to end the show anyway. Carl got 15 mics over there in the corner. Okay. So what you about to do? Oh Lord. Hi, Yuri. Yuri.
Hey, Michelle, what's going on?
How you
I
who the hell is Yuri Adams?
Me. The thing is this. People don't know this, but I am Jewish. And what Josh said today was like insulting. So I'm gonna ask you,
It was what and what?
insulting to
It was
me.
insulting.
insulting.
He insulted me. Is it what's the name of the word? What is it? What is it? Insult it's not what is it? When you look at that,
Oh
it's
Lord,
not
I can't
insulted.
pass
Not
out.
insulted. Michelle, Michelle, what's the name of the
Oh,
word?
it's insulted.
Right.
It's what?
Have to say it again. Have to say it again.
What's the name of it?
Okay. Okay, hold on. You're diabetic. What's happening? You got too much salt in your diet. You need some water pills. What's going on, Dre?
What's the
I
name of it?
mean, Yuri.
What's the name of it?
He said he is insulted. He's very seasoned in this situation.
I thought that's what the name was. But look,
He full of obey.
Oh man. Kicking chicken. Okay, go ahead.
okay, but what he said was what Josh
Hold
said
your
tonight
salt.
was very not right. So
Uh-huh.
Not right.
I'm gonna ask you to suspend him for 2 weeks
What?
so he could learn. He said
I can't breathe.
Jewish people, we never had Jewish people. We never had. Um, we always had people with us, and African Americans, y'all African Americans never did. You get what I'm saying?
I don't understand.
Please
You
tell me
don't,
what I did to you again. I
you don't
insulted
understand?
you.
That is the word. I'm looking it up now. Are
Okay.
y'all drunk? Because I know it's not me.
Drunk.
No, we want to hear what you're saying again. What did I do to offend you? Please tell me specifically what I did.
When you said that Jewish people, us Jewish people always have people with us.
You sound real low, Dre. You sound like you is far away from the phone.
That's you can't hear me now.
Yes, but I mean, I don't know if it's your headphones or what. You sound like you in a
It's
barrel.
in a barrel. What?
Go ahead, Dre. Go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, when you said when he said people um Jewish people was we didn't have we always had people with us and y'all black people was fighting by yourselves. You don't know what I'm talking about? He just said it like an
No,
hour ago.
I want you to say the word.
Y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
Break it down.
What, like what you said about Jewish people? That's not true. So you need to be on a 2-week suspension.
What did I say about Jewish people?
That we have people with us.
What? I never said
Y'all
y'all
must
had
be
anybody
drunk.
with y'all. What I said was the whole world stopped and
Right.
fought a war for the
Mhm.
Jewish people.
Right. And that's
The
not
whole
true.
world did stop and fight a war for the Jewish people.
Okay, don't talk bad about us Jewish people. So I'm going to ask you to leave for 2 weeks and learn about the Jewish culture. Michelle,
I
it's you
would
two.
like for you to realize that the whole world did stop for the Jewish people, and there was a war for the Jewish people.
No, on the real though, I mean that's true. Um, and it's like when you say stuff like that, they would be like, "Oh, you suspended from your job" or anything like that. You can't talk about Jewish people. You can't talk about other stuff too. Are you going to Patreon tonight? Because it's just it's not working.
Just please say it. Insulted.
That is
I'll
where
make
I'm
sure we
looking at
go
them
over there.
now.
I have to make her take 4 shots before she go over there. If you just
Michelle,
say that word
are
one
you
more time.
are you going to Patreon tonight?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I call for.
Why you sound so sad, Dre?
We don't like this. We like the spicy, saucy Dre.
How do I sound sad? You said you can't hear me. I'm talking real loud.
But now
I
I can
am.
hear you, but you just sound, your spirit sound low. It sound like you sad.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Really? I don't know why. I ain't sad. What am I be sad about?
Oh, okay. Say binge worthy.
What is this speech class tonight? Huh?
I'm just reading the chat. Okay, fine.
Every man needs a woman.
We missed you, Dre.
I was just here the last live.
Okay.
But I want to see what
What's going on, Michelle? What's up, Dre? What's up, Josh?
How you
what's
doing?
up motivation.
What's going on? Okay, with that Whoopi Goldberg stuff, listen, I think that's really foolish. I think that's foolish because my thing is, white people been, saying and offensive stuff for years, but not one time have you ever heard, like somebody getting counseled. But it's like when a black woman do it, you know what I'm saying? I think that's really like a personal thing. It's a view. So Whoopi was probably just expressing her opinion. You get what I'm saying? And then, like Josh said, if it did offend people, they should have kind of did like a live talk next episode or whenever and discussed that and had Whoopi publicly apologize. You get what I'm saying? And then with that Gina stuff, y'all, Martin, that's my favorite show. I don't know what Gina got going on. I don't think. I feel like I don't feel like she lied. I really don't. You get what I'm saying? I don't think what's she gonna lie? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that really did happen, but I think the way
Wait,
she
hold
was.
on, Mr. Motive. What's her
What's up?
sign? What's her sign?
Oh man, look,
We
I
need to
don't know
find
all of
out.
that now. But I feel like somebody did really try to, you know what I'm saying? Try to kidnap her or was probably playing and she like, hold on, you know what I'm saying, got too confident. But and then with the what's the other one? Yeah.
50
Whoopi,
Cent.
who?
50 Cent. Tisha
Yeah, oh
Campbell.
yeah. Hey, 50 Cent is a troll. I like it. 50 Cent ass is crazy. 50 Cent know what to do to get under your skin. Like when him and Vivica was going back and forth. But see, Vivica gonna go back and forth with you. So I think 50 Cent be bullshit. He ain't, but like I said, I feel that's a good way to do it. Hell, somebody owe you some money. You call them out on your fan base. Hell, because like you said, hell, if it wasn't true, sue 'em. But that's how you know the shit be true. And so yeah, Michelle, you going to Patreon?
Every man needs
Michelle, can I say something else to Miss
Yeah,
Barber?
sure. Of course you can.
Miss Barber, I'm always voting for you, and everything. And every time you get in chat, you just dog me out. But I'll be the main one voting for you.
Miss Barbara what dogging you out?
Dre,
Yeah,
I
in the
don't think she
chat.
going to Patreon. I really don't.
We're
She
not on
Miss
Patreon now, Mr. Motivation. We need to focus on where we
and
are.
that's all she do, Michelle. And but when we on Patreon, I'm the one who be voting for her,
What she say?
and nobody else. Just
But let
you
me
should
tell
have
you
seen the.
something, Dre. What we got to do is always support our black queens. So whether
I was
they
talking about
do
Miss
what we
Barbara.
want them to do, with Miss Barbara, we just gonna go for her. We're gonna go up for her because we love Miss Barbara.
Mm.
Well, you guys, thank you, Mr. Motivation. Thank you,
Y'all be
Mr.
safe.
Erie. I appreciate both of you guys for calling in tonight.
Okay, well, it's Black History Month. Before I go, can I just say something
Well,
about Black
being that it's
History?
Black History Month, why do you have this Jewish man on your avatar?
Because I have views. I could have, this is America, freedom of speech, right? So it's Black History Month.
I want everyone next week to show up with their quarters on Maya Angelou.
And Flavor Flav was the #1 reality television show 12 years ago. That's for Black History Month. I don't know. I was just thinking about Flavor Flav when I thought about Miss Barbara. But that was it.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Miss Barbara, you and your friend Gray. I don't know what y'all got going on, okay? But anyway. Joshua, now that you have a mic, can y'all hear Joshua? Now that the show is over, he has a mic.
Is a woman.
Y'all hear him? Say it again.
Every man is a woman.
I don't see the mic. Well, anywho,
Whoa,
you see it? I don't see
it's
it.
going. It's going. Woo! You see it? No. I don't know what the
It look like they say they can hear you through my mic.
Every man is a woman.
Anywho, hopefully y'all had as good a time as I did. I don't know. It's 1 a.m. Are we going to Patreon? We about to go.
We're gonna take a break.
I'm
We'll
gonna take a
come
break
back.
and I'll figure out if I'm going to Patreon or not. Hold on. It's somebody else back here. There's somebody else in the back. Hold on. Leo back here? Hello.
Hey, Michelle, what's up?
Hey Leo, why you in a black screen?
Because I figured since if people are off camera, they get a little bit more airtime, so I figured I'd come invisible tonight and get my time.
Well, you could be invisible, but why you ain't got no avatar at least?
I don't know. I don't know how to do all that. Maybe I'll work on that for the next live.
Okay.
But I know you guys are wrapping up, so I'll keep it quick and stuff like that. But I think it's good that Whoopi's on a timeout. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like her and respect her as an actress and all the accolades and stuff. But sometimes she just does too much on The View. You know what I'm saying? Like, those ladies were trying to, like, save her and help her when she kept spewing off at the mouth before she got suspended. And it's like, a lot of the times, she don't let anybody speak. That's great that she's the moderator, but I just feel like the second that somebody else disagrees with her and they get 2 words out, she automatically cuts them off and starts overpowering the table like she normally does. So, if anything, I don't think that she should quit and walk away. She should be the strong woman that she is and come back after 2 weeks and, take this time to reflect and come back and do what she does. But I do think it's good that she's going to get a little break. She's been a little bit out of control lately.
So you're not Team Whoopi then, huh?
I like her, but I just think that, people say, she's entitled to have her view and people can have their views, but I don't feel like she always lets other people have their view if they disagree with her.
Okay.
And I'll leave that at that. And then on to Tisha Campbell, you know what I'm saying? Like, are we really jeopardizing this Soul Train awards hosting check to fake this trafficking thing? I don't know if it's real or not, but I agree with you, Michelle. I kind of want to wait and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, after this police report's been filed and stuff. But, Uber drivers and people do attack people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are the qualifications for you to be a priest or a pope? We can't pretend that just because you're in any sort of seat or standing that you're not going to do no wrong.
True that. True that.
And as far as 50 goes, you know what I'm saying? I said this in the chat. It'd be great to see him at the Super Bowl with Eminem and Snoop Dogg and everybody else aside from Kendrick Lamar. I don't feel like Kendrick's going to be a good fit with this group of people in terms of, the music and stuff. But, 50, yeah, go ahead and get that money and stuff like that. I do think, though, that, sometimes he could be a little crazy and stuff, just like he was lying on Madonna not too long ago. And I'm glad that, she called him out for his lies and stuff. It's just crazy that, you're going to go on and say one thing and, she came with the receipts and put him on blast. So.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Leo. I would have preferred to see your bright, shiny, smiling face. But thank you so much for calling in tonight.
I will. I'll definitely be back, and you guys have a great night.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Good night. What? I'm not frying no chicken. I'll probably roll through. We gonna roll through Patreon. You guys know what it is? You come to work for 5 minutes, mess up the audio, and then leave. Yeah, I gotta curse Carl out real quick, y'all. It just depends on if I gotta throw hands or not. Josh, what you think?
You look like a tussle.
I don't know, but it is what it is. Y'all like this video, please. Wait, is somebody else back there? Should I take the last call? Oh my gosh, Marcy Lynn.
Oh, hey, Michelle.
Hey,
I'm going to
Marcy,
be
how
really.
you doing?
Hey, good, and you?
Good.
I just have one thing about Whoopi. I don't feel sorry for her because she told Monique that this is the industry and you need to be comfortable with how things work. And she told Monique, I could have schooled you if you had called me when Lee Daniels and them didn't want to pay her to travel. So she needs to eat her same advice that she gave Monique and just suck it up. And I really would prefer Whoopi if she just stepped off the stage to the left.
Oh, why?
Because Monique was trying to fight for those who were coming up behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Whoopi has just given in to the industry, and she has not been a stalwart wall. What is the word? You know what I'm saying? She has not been that for African American women.
Okay. I hear you.
So just suck it up, apologize, do your little tour, and maybe somebody can school her on what not to say next time.
Ooh.
Can't nobody argue with you when you're right.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you, Marcy.
You cleared the room. I ain't got nothing to say.
Look, on that note, we dropping the mic.
You definitely dropped the mic on that one.
Thank you, Marcy.
Thank you, Marcy. Oh, she definitely dropped the mic on that
one. They said she did bash Monique. Oh, y'all didn't went into the history books now.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, if you're watching the replay, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We talked about 50 Cent, and I always listen. He a billionaire, but he want his money when he want it, honey. He's still dragging Young Buck, Pierre Marie, and whoever else owe him $5. We talked about Whoopi Goldberg being suspended. We also talked about Tisha Campbell, and people don't believe her and stuff. So, yes, leave your comments down below. Marcy Lynn dropped a whole bomb on us about Whoopi Goldberg and how she felt about Monique. It's interesting.
Damn.
It is interesting. Yes, it's been an interesting live, powerful. Please don't judge me. And like this video. Like this video if you just getting here, please. And thank you. And yes, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm a little tipsy right now. I had me a little Jack Daniel's Fire. What did I mix with it?
Firebomb.
Jack Daniel's Fire, cranberry juice, and
Crown Apple.
Crown Apple with a splash of pineapple, whatever it is.
Every man is one.
But anyway, thank you, Josh, for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me, friend.
Thank you, Carl, for messing up the audio. I love Carl. Anywho, I will see y'all in the next video. Good night.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Candy, and you know, you watching straight from the A.com.
From the A.com?
Okay, ready.
Yo, what's up? This is Raz B, and we You know what's so crazy? I want to bring you in on the drop, so it's Alright, what up? It's Raz B from Beats of K. Straight from the A.com. Shout out to
Straight from the A. Where you from? I'm straight from the A. A-Town.
I like this band. That's better.
What's going down? Straight from the A.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. Straight from the A.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't
Good.
Y'all know I ain't got no money. I'm not
She
rich
very
like
rich, honey.
I'm not rich
This
like
is
you.
a very rich bitch. She been in business way before I was in business. Okay.
No, we came in business around. I was 2007.
You've been in business.
That's true. I've been in business.
She's a very rich bitch.
Well, she's just a bitch.
Oh my God, I am not.